everyone can
it is a lot of fun. I think Instagib will be a good kind of placeholder for that time.
Instagib gives that instant gratification that just everyone can get frags.
And I think Rail actually feels better on a Quake Champions than Quake Live. Might be an unpopular opinion, but I personally feel that way.
I mean, I hit everything on Quake Live. I can't really hit on Quake Champions, so I feel I prefer the LG on Quake Champions though.
Both.
The LG on Quake Champions feels a lot better than Quake Live.
Really?
Yeah, because it's 7 mostly.
How to say? I've just sorted out these overlays.
We're gonna be playing Veil.
Yep, that's the default one with this going. With the system that we still got 125 FPS. I think they do need to move away though from the current system that they have now. We've got about 2 minutes left to place bets, guys. I'm going to keep it open the whole time. Same old champion picks for Raisy. I kind of missed what Agent did there. Oh, I was going to talk about, before I was just doing some admin, with the CTF. Big thing I don't want is, I may have mentioned it before, I can't remember if it's just on like Discord that I've mentioned it, but don't make it so you can throw the flag like the Soul and Sacrifice.
Yeah, don't throw the flag at all, actually.
You think it should be stuck to the person?
Just like in normal CTF, in Quake Live, just don't throw the flag.
You can drop the flag in CTF, and it kind of like,
you can drop, but
it's like pushing the flag away from you. That's about as far as it will go. Whereas, I don't want it to be like Sacrifice and Quake Champions where you launch it halfway across the map. I think that would take away from it. And obviously, no ability usage while holding the flag. I think that's super. God damn it, I said the grand final, didn't I, on Twitter? I am a bastard. I'm going to see if I can edit that in a moment.
Oh, Raisy actually goes fast versus Galena. So Galena, proven the clutch destroyer, despite being useless against clutch. To be fair, it was a really bad fight to take for Raisy because he didn't have rockets and he saw Totem that decided to steal to go there. Oh my god, look at Agent's Totem. He's still gonna go down. 10 HP for Raisy. He can come back right back at him. Where is Agent?
I've had to redo my... Oh, we're back in now.
Oh, Agent, he doesn't capitalize the health he left Raisy on in that little burst of damage. Did you redo your Twitter post yet?
Yeah, I did. Thanks for taking cover there while I or covering. Not like thanks for hiding. Oh my god, Crazy, you're playing with fire right now. Oh, one rail. Somehow Raisy survives. But yeah, Agent had no health at all, so a bit of a gamble if he wanted to get something done himself.
The next 20 seconds are going to be really, really hard for Agent. He's trying to put pressure in here right now, but this trade will not be favorable at all. I do like that he tried to do some damage just to give himself a little bit more space. But now, it's so hard doing anything at this heavy. Oh, Raisy falls. Oh, that was just a bait.
I don't know how deliberate it was, but you know, he had a feeling that he was going to get an overcommitment. Oh, hello. There's no Direwolf as well at the moment. So I think Solag's going to win out on this battle. And Raisy takes round 1.
Prepare to fight.
And I think that Agent could... I'm not sure if he can win the map, but he can definitely get some rounds in.
Round 2, fight.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't think Agent is as powerful now as he was before. Ooh, did that totem actually hurt?
I'm not actually sure.
I didn't quite see.
Yeah, it did.
I thought that would have blocked it. I found that unusual. But this Galena is going absolutely ham right. I can't quite make it work, but that was a phenomenal effort. The amount of damage that Agent had to do, though, was ridiculous.
I mean, if he hit more than 30% LG, he would have probably gotten the frag. But to be fair, that's about twice as much as he usually hits, so play.
burn. Oh, the rocket. What? Does he have no ghost walk, or did he use it already?
No, I don't know.
That's
too easy burning him to realize.
I'm just gonna keep asking you questions that I should know the answer to myself.
Yeah.
Oh, Dire Orb just goes to the other side of him.
Oh my god, look at the damage agent ringing right now. Did he actually say ring out?
Again, I'll ask you that question. I don't think.
Ring out. That wasn't really ring out.
It was the environment that killed him then.
Round begins in 3.
Galaner.
1. Round 3.
Right, well, the clutch.
I was starting with the rocket. That's gonna be an easy frag for Raise. Eventually. Never mind the easy. It's not easy anymore now. Still gets it done nevertheless.
I really think the Galena picks need to be rethought. Galena's very, very, very strong on this map, but you've got to take the champion consideration first. I would never like first pick Galena ever, I think, in a duel.
Yeah, it could be the third pick, like the flex pick, depending on what champion your enemy has. Can you? Suicide again.
Are we gonna get the Pukawa self-kill? No, we're not. Agent continues.
Oh, it's still heavy and
that was
everything.
Impressive. I think he got knocked back onto it. That LG is just disgusting, though. Even with the chaos in the movement, that's
very fast.
Yeah. I mean, that was rapid.
Please don't go Galena on the M6. Don't be the Russian Pukawa.
That's right, Ego. I'm the big money man. I see that actually a few people bet Raisy 2-1. So there's actually a handful of people who bet on Agent winning, but I think mostly is on Raisy's side at the moment. So DM6, yeah, I'm praying that we see something like a Nyx, a Ranger, and
a clutch. Agent plays
from Agent.
I'm not sure why he's not playing
good,
it.
actually.
He was one of the first clutch worshippers.
He's kind of like lost his dominance though, right, with clutch.
Prepare for draft.
Or with everything.
This
really.
was
like
yeah, that's true.
2 weeks before DreamHack Winter, he just stopped being at that level.
I don't get why. He's like, oh, I'm going to DreamHack Winter now. Let's take a break. Oh, so we have got it, and he's. Damn, we're good at this, so we should be professional.
Nice. Well.
But I couldn't call you a professional caster because you'd send I don't know.
Yes.
Dirt bombs to my house or something.
Yes.
Mm. I'm still waiting for your dominance in 2v2 and 1v1. At least if you close the gap from playing tier 1 to tier 7 to maybe like tier 1 to tier 3, then, you know, success will be...
I'm just trying to stabilize in tier 4 right now. It's incredibly hard.
Right,
I don't think I've ever been this bad at the game.
Whatever. When you started Quake Champions, you were just like tier 5 straight away. We started Quake Live.
My first game in Quake Champions was versus Noctis and I beat him. My second game was versus Faz and I beat him. So yeah, I started out pretty well. And then it just went downhill.
And now you're losing to like silvers and bronzes.
Pretty much.
Guys, let's get map 2 of the winner bracket final go, and it's Raisy. It's Agent. I'm on Raisy's point of view. We didn't really get off of Raisy's point of view over in the first map.
Oh, clutch versus clutch, Ken. Who's gonna hit more rails? Agent already has that rail and Raisy doesn't. The only weapon that Raisy has that Agent doesn't. It's like the LG, but not needed because you have the mining drill.
Oh, the good shield. Just in time before. Oh my god. Go!
Agent does. Still a lot of health behind him.
Yeah, loads.
Very dominant.
He's going for the
First
mega. I'd like to see him get those time shards.
Why is Raisy running at him?
Why not?
Raisy.
Why wouldn't you run at him? It's Raisy. I mean, I'm not saying it's a good idea.
Yeah, that's true. It's obviously a terrible idea, but it's Raisy, so might as well.
It could have still worked somehow, and he would be a genius.
Oh, it's so low. It's not. Okay, finally.
Where's he gone?
Where did...
Uh-oh.
He's dead.
What the hell?
Did he try to go to teleprime?
I'm not 100% sure, but Agent gets a pretty convincing round then.
Yeah, I think you made an analogy between Raisy and Evil yesterday with Ron that that pretty much sums up Raisy's playstyle right now. Is Evil before he became the best player.
He would either get 20-0'd or 20-0'd the opponents.
Yeah, and he's always going super fast, aggressive, not really carrying much.
Alright, we get a mutual frag over there, so the clutches are just ejected from the map.
And he's going to give Agent both of the major items while he rocket jumps wildly around the map.
I mean, he got the railgun, but he also lost almost 100 health.
Okay. Raisy, calm down.
I wouldn't say worth it. Maybe he just wants to play more maps.
It's probably some food poisoning going on there.
Well, Heavy's up, and he's long way from Heavy. But Agent's actually all up in his face. I kind of like that from Agent.
Yeah, frag by Agent. Oh, if he actually dies in here, that would be so bad. Oh, the rail.
Massive overkill, but whatever. He gets another frag. He's one away from taking a second round, and if you looked at the first map, you would have thought there's no chance Agent can win this. And I'm actually nervous, because I bet all my goddamn coins on the 2-0 for Raisy.
Might not be able to beat tonight.
Pardon?
You might not be able to afford it to do tonight.
Exactly. I won't be able to sleep, won't be able to do anything. Good little rail from him.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He doesn't even get it. Oh, Agent Bank is live on getting that timing right, and unfortunately for him, he was 1 second off. And 1 second in Quake is the whole lifeline.
It's like 3 years in Overwatch.
I would say Counter-Strike.
Overwatch
Overwatch is quite fast still.
Okay. So I feel like my oh god, someone's gonna die here.
He's gonna do it again. Oh, he gets the heavy actually.
Ooh, the steal. I think someone's hacked my YouTube or like my Google account because I've got this bloody like Overwatch icon on my profile picture and I can't get rid of it. It's like someone is trolling me because I've tried to get rid of it and there's just no bloody way. It doesn't appear anywhere else apart from like the top bar on my Google. But it's
sure that's
bloody
like,
Overwatch logo. Huh?
Another profile. He might just be checking out another profile and not
No,
yours.
it's my normal like YouTube profile. It's got like the Z Live thing on it and then there's a goddamn Overwatch bloody logo on it. I don't think you understand how distressing this is.
Oh, sick. I didn't think there was even an angle there, but he managed to get that trail and tie up the game. I think he was just probably liking too many Overwatch videos lately, so he should stop that at the game.
I haven't watched any. I watched
it's okay.
Jason Kaplan casting like with no visuals.
See, that was Jason for sure. You know, we all know he adores Overwatch.
Yeah, he actually has his own little ritual grounds in his room. We're trying though to welcome him into our. Ooh, nice shot, Raisy. We're welcoming into our Quake Champions community, but we still need to like detox him from Overwatch.
And you apparently.
Shut up. It's like the worst day seeing that bloody icon.
Are we going in? He has a shield already. I don't think Agent realizes he has a shield.
He's trying to fake that he doesn't have it, I think. And when he overcommits, he's like, surprise.
Nice cruise. Nice cruise. There's really good planning by Raisy, and I'm not sure how someone like Agent would fall for that.
There were a lot of time shots that were taken, so surely, and it was in that area of the map where they would have all been taken. Surely something clicked in his mind. It's still a nice play from Raisy, because he could have busted out that shield a lot sooner, and it would have been harder.
Raisy's movement with Clutch is really nice to watch.
It is. I don't often say that about Clutch players, but he does actually make it look quite good.
Start watch.
The first summon that didn't actually start with Quake. Raisy managed to master pretty much every movement type that we've seen him on. Like Sarlacc, Anarchy, Clutch.
He's like one of the anomalies as well in the Quake community in that respect. A lot of the top tier players have been around Quake and at least competing in some capacity in Quake for many years. And he's kind of, he's just come in and be like,
oh,
sod you guys. Oh, Mighty Laser, it's going to work. And he's going to put himself on match point with this kill. One more round required.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3.
Can Raisy do it? Agent's only had 1 round in this entire winner bracket final. You know what? I'm hoping that we actually get a Wenger-Raisy final, because the quarterfinal we saw between those two was awesome.
I think it's going to be a very hard road for Wenger to get to the grand final, and if he does get to it, he's going to be so exhausted. Yeah,
it's true.
Because he has to go through, I don't know who he's playing versus now, but he still has to go through Buxer or Pikawa. He already went through Sparty. He has to go versus Buxer or Pikawa and then versus Agent. It's no easy game for Wenger.
He's had one hell of a day already. The thing is, he's a young guy. He's surely got some energy.
Yeah.
Pepped up. We could just have an espresso. It's good.
An espresso?
Yeah.
No, he's too young for that. He shouldn't be drinking caffeine. He can have like a glass of milk.
They're super strong products in Italy. It's like
a glass
6
of
Red
milk.
Bulls.
Let's get a cappuccino.
Oh, okay, mining drill off. Agent actually gets the better of him there, so with Raisy's clutch out of the picture, things could change here. Stask asks, what's Raisy's shooter history? Whoa, there.
TMI Pro in CSGO.
Correct.
And high level casual dual player in Quake Live.
He actually was really high level, but he never competed because there was no way for him to prove that he wasn't a cheater. So he kind of just let people get on with it.
And like most of the tournaments were taking place during these Counter-Strike practices, so...
Makes sense in that case. Agent, oh my god, is no re-engagement from Raisy. I think he fell down or something when he didn't want to.
Oh, Agent's really low. Oh, he's killing himself! I knew that was gonna happen.
God.
Raisy has been so careful ever since he killed himself going through those stairs. He's basically stopping an Agent. He just dashed backwards. He's like, oh,
if you're mouse wheeling jump, there's a bloody staircase that sends you into space there if you're not careful. So Agent has actually lost a massive lifeline to getting further in this map. And I'm glad that little trap is there. Clutch players have got to watch out.
He land anymore.
This is still hard work. Raisy's not gonna. Oh my god.
They almost killed them.
Bye bye.
Okay. Another suicide. 2 suicides in a row for Agent. Can he make it a third with the Ranger?
I don't doubt it's a possibility. It would be a bit harder though because of the damage reduction.
He'll just like die-orb himself out of the map or something. I believe.
Oh my god!
Pretty much that
shot. He it's like he die-orbed into a rocket somehow. A great read from Raisy. If he didn't go into the die-orb, that would have been really interesting actually. But gotta say the GGs because that is Raisy guaranteed top 2 and in the grand final. I want to take a look at the brackets actually and see how the hell are people getting on in the lower bracket.
Avenger still waiting for Pikawa.
Avengers going versus Pikawa. I don't know if they've started yet. I'm going to see if I can find out.
Check Pikawa's stream.
If they did start, it would have been over 10 minutes ago.
Okay, they are playing the 4th round